Hello, I'm Mark Mone, Chancellor at UW-Milwaukee. I want to take a moment to thank you for your support of scholarships at UW-Milwaukee. You know, so often I hear about the wonderful outcomes that result from the generosity of our friends and alumni. Scholarships are a perfect example of that. I hear about the students who chose UWM because of a scholarship, or in the world today, who have faced unexpected hardships and wouldn't be able to re-enroll without your support. Did you know that 75% of our students need financial assistance to attend college, but it's only about 23% of our students who get them? That need is real, and I'm so grateful to you for recognizing that need and for stepping up to help our students succeed. I could pass along stories of hundreds of students who've been impacted by scholarships, but I thought it'd be even better if you could hear from the students themselves. So today, for a special treat, I get to talk with 4 students, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Can you please, each of you, tell us your name, what your major is, and how long you've been or what year you are in UWM here at school? So why don't we start with Chris?
My name is Chris Doby. I am studying architecture, and it is my first year here at UWM. I'm a freshman.
Terrific. Rose?
Hi, my name is Rose Irwin. I'm a senior here, and I'm majoring in elementary education.
Terrific. Millie?
Hi, my name is MILLICENT Joan REYES. I am a senior in the nursing program here at UWM.
Wonderful. And Nick?
I'm Nick GILHAUS. I am a junior in the College of Engineering and Applied Science.
Okay, great. So we've got wonderful diversity in terms of your backgrounds, how far you are along in school. This is terrific. Chris, maybe if I can start with you for the first question. What was it like when you first heard you're going to get a scholarship?
Well, it was kind of a game changer for me because originally I was supposed to attend a different accredited university here in Milwaukee, and I received an email from the head of the School of Architecture and Urban Planning telling me that they had an extra scholarship available and that she'd like to offer it to me. And honestly, the total for that scholarship was substantial enough for me to completely reconsider my college decision.
Right.
And after I talked with a plethora of important people in my life, I decided that UWM was the right choice for me.
I'm so glad to hear that. That's powerful. It's a great
really
testimony. It really changed your whole trajectory.
Seriously.
Education. Excellent. Opened a lot of doors for you too through architecture.
Absolutely. And it came with an internship as well. So it's like just stepping stone after stepping stone on my path to whatever future I'm building for myself.
Perfect. Experiential learning, hands-on, that's the real thing, and gives you more motivation to study.
Absolutely.
Great. How about you, Millie, in terms of what was it like for you to hear that you were receiving a scholarship here for UWM?
I feel like receiving this kind of support really means a lot to me. As a full-time student, especially in a demanding major such as nursing, I find it hard to balance school and work life to support the cost of my education. So receiving the scholarship really puts into perspective the way this community kind of lifts each other up, and it really does inspire me to continue pursuing helping others and those in need with nursing.
Wow, that's terrific. And I think about just the questions that we've had so far of who's been responding. You have rigorous areas of study that you're pursuing. Same thing here with Nick, engineering, no cakewalk. What was it like for you with respect to hearing about the scholarship support at UWM?
Yeah, like Chris said, it was life-changing. Just having that support and knowing that all the work that you put in to get to this point was worth it, and that with this scholarship you have the opportunity to come to a great place like UWM, where you have the city and you have the lake and you have so many connections that you can kind of progress into the phase after UWM and get into the workforce and pursue your dreams.
Yeah, and a lot of internships in engineering, so it really can help there as well. Yeah. Excellent. Rose, how about you? What was it like when you first heard about the scholarship opportunity here?
Yeah, it was honestly incredible that I got a scholarship this year, especially because I'm going into student teaching next semester. And so that will take up a lot of time. I want to put a lot of effort into it so that I can best prepare to be the teacher I want to be. And so it just meant a lot to get a scholarship this year so that I can, instead of focus on working a little bit more, I can focus more on just developing my teaching skills.
Excellent. Excellent. And we need teachers, and I'm so grateful that you're in that profession, and the world's going to be a lot better off for your being here and ultimately being a teacher, so thanks for being that. You know, you started in your answer, you started to help me understand how the impact has helped you. And I'm curious about everybody really addressing that in terms of what kind of support this has enabled you, what difference it's made. Can I continue, Chris, on that for you?
Well, if I get a little discouraged with some coursework, it's honestly like a motivating force for me. Like just knowing that there's people that have been impacted enough by my backstory and feel like they believe in me enough that I'm going to succeed, that they're willing to invest in my education. So it really is just a huge motivator for me.
That's terrific. So it's not just the substantive dollars in terms of helping pay this bill, but the psychological effect, the morale, the boost that gives you. Mm-hmm. That's neat. I hadn't thought about it that way. So I'm wonderful. It's great to hear that.
Yeah.
How about Nick, for you? Same type of question in terms of how's the scholarship helped in terms of the type of impact that it's had?
Yeah, the scholarship's huge for my time management here, especially as a baseball player. I know Chris is on the track team. We have very little time as an athlete and in engineering college.
Very little.
And without the scholarship, I would probably be forced to get an extra job to pay for my academics. But with the scholarship, I'm able to spend my time the way I need to so that I can pursue my dreams, like I said, at UWM. And this is no other place I'd rather be.
So as I understand it, club sports are pretty grueling, but you guys are D1 athletes, and there's nothing quite as intense. That's like full time. You're a pitcher on our baseball team, I understand. How's that going?
It's great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Only D1 program in the state of Wisconsin. Pretty neat there. And Chris, what sport do you excel in the track and field side of things?
I'm a jumper on the track and field team, and I do high jump, long jump, and triple jump, but I'm thinking of cutting one of those out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty strenuous on the body.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Even at your young age, I can appreciate the issue of how strenuous things can be, but that's great to know. Yeah. Okay, how about Millie, the types of help that the scholarship has enabled you to have impact in?
Yeah, I can definitely relate to Rose and Nick when they're talking about time management and everything. Right now as a student nurse, it's hard balancing my school workload with my clinicals and my externship and everything. And I did work 2 jobs over the summer to kind of start saving up more money for my last semester here at UWM. But upon receiving the scholarship, I really felt kind of like a relief lifted from my shoulders, and knowing that I had the support of donors behind me in order to continue pursuing my education and putting more time into my studies to get my degree. Yeah,
and I think that's what a lot of donors absolutely think about in terms of being able to displace the need to work so much to give you the kind of support. And also for so many of you who wouldn't otherwise be here to have that. So Rose, back to you. Anything else that you'd add? I know you kind of helped start and you kind of moved us toward that question, but anything else in terms of what the scholarship did for helping you in terms of any additional impact?
Yeah, honestly, it's just allowed me to really focus on my studies. I've been able to get a little bit more involved here, joining the pep band and being an RA here. So the scholarship just really, again, helped me take kind of the load off. I'm able to work a little bit less hours and just spend a little bit more time focusing on my studies and also getting involved here.
Great, thank you. So Millie, I'm going to start with you on this next question.
Okay.
What would you like to say to the person or persons who sponsored, who gave you the scholarship that you have, or others who are considering scholarships?
Yeah, I think I would definitely like to thank them for their consideration and for their confidence in UWM students. I feel like getting this scholarship has really helped me gain insight on the different ways that people in the community kind of help each other out. And so I would really like to thank them for their confidence that they are helping somebody who is in need of their degree, and to just thank them for what they do for us.
So I'm hearing extreme gratitude, a greater sense of community, a culture of support and care. This is great. Thanks, Millie. Bounce over to Rose.
Yeah, I'm extremely thankful. This is allowing me to really focus on my studies. I'm thankful for the support, knowing that there's people who will support me in my journey of becoming a teacher, and it just means the world that I got that opportunity.
Terrific, thank you. Nick.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities that we are awarded with here at UWM, and without these scholarships, we wouldn't have those opportunities. And UWM has the possibility to be truly life-changing for us. And so we just have an incredible amount of gratitude for our donors.
Wonderful. Chris?
Well, I'd like to express my specific gratitude towards anybody who's donated towards a scholarship. I kind of want to take my answer to a larger level and say that by donating to scholarships and by being or providing money for scholarships, pretty much the same thing, but they're building a brighter future just for the entire world by creating motivated students who are able to focus on their degrees and really get the education that they rightfully, honestly deserve to be able to impact the world in their desired fields.
This is the best part of my job, is being able to hear from students about the impact of scholarships and really your futures and how you see all these pieces fitting together. And your comments to our donors are so important, and they're authentic. They're so wonderful. So, quick question, fast round on this one. What would you say is your favorite part of being a student at UWM? Nick?
I would say I have to say the community that we form here. You know, in athletics we have buddy teams where we have one team that we support. So if the volleyball team's playing in the K, we'll go support them and our whole team will be there. And it just means a whole heck of a lot to have so much support around you and knowing that your value isn't placed in just your academics or just your athletic performance, but that there's always somebody there that will support you.
Yeah, great. Chris, to you.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the same answer. And
Okay.
it's honestly the community. Like,
Okay.
I walk around, I'm from Milwaukee, so I see a lot of familiar faces, and just knowing that there's people here that I know, and not only that, but I could pretty much walk up to anybody and just start talking to them, and it would be a pleasant experience, honestly.
That's so gratifying to hear for me. Millie?
I'm gonna have to agree with both of them
Okay.
and say the community as well. I'm part of a lot of cultural organizations here on campus, and it's really great to have been able to kind of found people who share the same kind of love and passion for their culture that I have. And so I feel like by finding friends and even a sense of family in that has really helped enhance my college experience.
That's powerful and positive. We got a theme going. Rose?
So as much as I do love the community as well, I also would say my professors have just been amazing. I've had so many relationships with them. They've been great mentors, and they've just been really wanting to help us succeed. And so I'd say one of my favorite parts about UWM has been my professors.
Wow, terrific. And you know, there's a lot of support that we get from our, not only state taxpayers, but a number of our donors also help with that as well. So thank you so much. I truly mean this. This is the best part of my job. I've been looking forward to this. And honestly, this is the best part of my day. And really, you've helped with that. So thank you. And I want to just mention how important it is. Donors, you've heard from the students themselves. What a great opportunity to hear what a difference scholarships have made in the lives of these students. Now take this conversation and add about 5,600 students to this, and you see the magnitude of these scholarships on our campus. It's because of your generosity. It's your dedication to these future leaders. And so I look forward to seeing you all in person soon. And until then, go Panthers! There we go. All right.